Oh, 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 oh. 2-1. Man United 2, Brentford 1. Hello. Welcome to another show, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United, to the channel for United and football fans all over the world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe by hitting the logo at the bottom of your screen. Thank you very much. Man United 2, Brentford 1. What was a last grasp, scintillating, mesmerizing, Fergie time football? United got 3 points, and it was Scotty Mctominay, the McTerminator. Scotty Too Hotty was too hot for Brentford, as Brentford tried to use the Crystal Palace plan, which is score one goal, low block, and shut out the game. But this was not going to happen, as Erik Ten Hag implemented a back four, which included Dalot, Lindelof, Harry, and Johnny Evans. Then in the middle, he had Casemiro, Amrabat actually playing in the middle. So Amrabat, Casemiro, and Mount. Up front, Bruno on the right. Then he had Rasmus and Rashford on the left. As the game progressed, Rashford missing chances. He didn't have quite a great game in the first half. It was just a poor defense between a mix-up between Lindelof and someone else, and Onana didn't get the ball. It was just absolutely abysmal. It's like bloody hell. It's like you watching the same movie at this. You know when you go to the cinema, right? You go and watch the same movie on a different day, in a different venue, but it's the same movie you're watching. You see what I mean? Even though you're thinking, all right, a new setting, a new city, a new time, a new day, but the actual movie is still the bloody same. The results were looking identically the same. We were in the process of losing to Bayern, Crystal Palace, Galatasaray, and Brentford. It would have been 4 games in a row, which would have been absolutely which has been astronomically, and a disaster of a travesty. It is what it is. It is what it is. The fact of the matter is this: the United need to use the 3 C's: concentration. Concentration is number 1. Number 2, consistency and confidence. If they concentrate, they'll focus. Then there'll be some consistency. Then there'll be some confidence in ability to win games and come back. The 3 C's need to be applied at all times. Erik Ten Hag did emphasize on his presser yesterday that they lacked concentration, they lacked consistency, they lacked confidence. If you don't have those 3 C's, you're going nowhere, mate. The only way of going is going down the table, faster than a snowball and an avalanche. Is that quick? But as the game progressed, I'm going to quickly go over the stats. Brentford, they hit us on a break, mate. Mate, it was just those 5 minutes, about 10 or 15 minutes before the end of the first half, and we're 1-0 down. It was like, are you kidding me? Can you be serious? Are you fucking having a laugh? But no, this was not a laugh. This was not an old match. This was today at Old Trafford, the day after the greatest manager of all time, Alex Ferguson's wife, passed away. Lady Kathy passed away yesterday. May her soul rest in perfect peace. And we send our condolences to the Ferguson family. United fans packed in Old Trafford like the rafters. Kickoff was delayed due to, paying respect to Lady Kathy. United, they kept, it's always the 20-minute mark. They couldn't score. Mount running around, Amrabat playing in the middle, Casemiro. It was like they were struggling. Then when they conceded the goal, heads dropped. Second half changes were made. Casemiro was, Ericsson came up for Casemiro. Rashford was removed. Who else was taken out? Mount was taken out. The minute Garnacho came in and Anthony, the energy changed. And I mean, it changed. Then Martial came in. Then Mctominay came in, which was the last roll of the dice. Last roll of that. You know when you run all your dices and this is the last roll, you're going to roll it. And whatever comes out of that roll you roll is going to decide your fate. And that was what happened. Brentford will be kicking themselves like, how did they not leave that place with a point? Because when United, because this game reminded me of the 1999 game European Cup Champions League final against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich led 1-0. 5 minutes to go. They were still leading 1-0. In 3 minutes, we won the cup 2-1 and the game was over. That was just like the Brentford game. That is just like the Brentford game. That was what it was. I'm going to quickly go over the stats review of how United performed in certain areas of the game. So let's quickly go over it. So, United had 63% to Brentford's 36%. United had 21 shots. United had 21 shots to Brentford's 11. United had 8 on target. Brentford had 3 on target. United had 9 off target. Oh, that's high. And 7 from Brentford off target. United had 4 block tackles. Brentford had 1 block tackle. United 87.6% passing percentage. Brentford 72. United has 7 corner kicks and 5 from Brentford. United can't even do anything on corner kicks. They're rubbish. And there were some crosses Dalot was putting in. I counted Dalot putting 7 crosses. The first 3 crosses never got past the first man. Corner kicks, Mount and Bruno. The corner kicks barely passed the first man. So you ask yourself, what do you guys practice in training? What do you bloody guys do? United were caught offside 4 times. And, you know, it is what it is. So those are the stats of how it was. So I will say this. I will say this one time. It took the last roll of the dice. Literally the last gun. You've used all your ammunition. You had the last gun, the last bullet. This gun had 1 bullet, and it had to shoot 2 people, and that's what the 2 goals that came up. I don't want to use that kind of violent similarities, but I'm simply saying it was the last chance. You guys understand me on this. So while you're watching, don't forget to smash a like, please. Drop your comments. What you thought about this game? Did you think United struggled? Yes. People say it is Brentford. Yes, it is Brentford, but it could easily have been a defeat, and we'll be having a different discussion today. So even though it is Brentford, we still got the 3 points. Mctominay gave us the 3 points. Mctominay gave us the 3 points. I am happy. I am stratospherically, astronomically excited. I did my happy dance. You could check it out. I don't care. Anyone who's saying Eric Ten Hag, you need to go and sit down somewhere, please. I'm sorry. You're not. It should be Glazers out, not Ten Hag out. You see what I mean? See what I mean, Harry? And let me give kudos. Harry Maguire made a good assist for Mctominay to score the winning header. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was like, you know what? It felt so beautiful that we went crazy. You would have thought, the way we celebrated, you would have thought we just won the Champions League final. Or we just won the league title. No, we just beat Brentford. Yeah, it is. And I mean, it has that kind of weird taste to it. We just beat Brentford. Because of where we're coming from, we just lost to Crystal Palace last weekend, 2-1. Same routine, ball into the box, ball in, we can't score. They shut shop, low block. This was going literally the same way. Same thing with Galatasaray, going the same way. We scored first, heads dropped. In these other cases, we couldn't even score. So Brentford were thinking, yeah, we got this one, we got this. Because they were looking all happy, giving high fives and chest pumping and all that, doing all that. But when Scott McTominay dropped the 2 goals, it was like, Andy, are you okay? Are you okay, Andy? And it was beautiful. I was so excited. I mean, we just lost it. So you can check out the videos on our channel of how Houston Red Army celebrated the win. It was astronomically beautiful. We loved it. But I got people, it's just Brentford. Oh yeah, it's only Brentford. We could easily have lost to Brentford. So we're taking the 3 points and we move on. There's international break. Our next game is away to Sheffield United. So hopefully we have a few players coming back and we can plan properly. But the good thing today was Amrabat played in the middle and we could see Casemiro is now a problem. He seems a bit overweight. He seems like he didn't check. I don't know. He's not what he was last season. But is it that he's gone to that age of 30 whereby training fitness becomes a problem? Veron was out today. I don't know, mate. That was just ridiculous. I don't know. But Martinez won't be back to like November, December. Sure, November. Malaysia, I don't know. But Kobe Mino is back. And I mean, Manutd didn't play badly today. Overall, the first half I'm going to give the team a 4. The second half I'm going to give them 5.5. Then the last part of the game, the last 15 minutes, I'll give them a 7. Yeah, there are 3 parts of the game: the first half, second half, and the second half. You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, it was a game. You see what I say this right? This was a game. On paper, United were expected to destroy a Brentford side who've only got 1 win this season in the Premier League. But because confidence is so low, concentration is lacking, confidence is lacking, concentration is lacking, So that's the reason why they are lackadaisical, nonchalant, and absolutely acting like a bunch of clowns and buffoons. And this is where we are, unfortunately. But this is Man United today. The players, when the goal went down, their heads dropped, psychologically, mentally weak and fragile. But they had to dig deep. They dug deep, actually really deep to get a result in that match. You know what I mean? But this is it, and this is what we did. We were happy. The game is done. We move on swiftly to the next game. We'll have a nice international break. Hopefully none of the players come back injured. But as you know, United really, I hope, what they call, this looks like the turning point. This might be an astronomical turning point in the season. Because if you guys know, those of you who've been following United as long as I have, 1989-90 season, Alex Ferguson was about, yes, and that same Alex Ferguson, the greatest manager of all time, was about to be fired. 1 game against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup, a goal scored by Mark Robbins, changed United's destiny. They went on to win the FA Cup that year. And United managed to finish 4th from bottom. United finished, they fought relegation that season. And from then on, United went higher and higher. They won the FA Cup that year. They won the European Cup Winners' Cup the following year. Then the League Cup. Then the league title. Then the trophies just started coming in. But this might be what will catapult United back to reality. With Anthony, I think Anthony was all right. Wasn't great, but I thought Garnacho was astronomically instrumental in retrieving that result. We were looking dead and buried. We looked like dead, like a damp squid out of water. We looked like we're done. But Garnacho and Scott McTominay delivered 3 points. But that was a great game. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I did my happy dance. You can check it out on Instagram and TikTok. It is what it is. I'm happy. You should be happy. 3 points. We move on, and everybody's a winner. As I say, have a nice time and a bag of chips. We call it a day. From me, it's goodbye and good night. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow when we have our Sunday podcast. Take care. Goodbye.